What is going on, fellows? It is time for Senrall Studio Epi number 2. People asked in the last tutorial, what the hell? What if we don't have serum? Well, fear not, because I know the solution, and the solution is with 3x oscillator and fruity envelope controller. I have a lot to explain here. There's a lot of plugins, but they are all stock except for OTT, which is free. Please get OTT. I beg you. Please get OTT. You need it. It's incredible. It's the best multi-band compressor I've ever had. This is the sound. And it's not complicated, except there's a whole lot of stuff going on in here, which isn't too difficult to understand. I will have to point out that everything that you see, except for OTT of course, is going to be coming with the producer bundle of FL Studio. You should get the producer, not the fruity edition. The producer is like the second highest, no, it's like the second lowest price of FL Studio, but it comes with freaking Vocodex, and it comes with Citrus, and it comes with the ability to use samples on the playlist and whatever. There's a lot of stuff that it's good for. It's good for recording stuff. Producer bundle is highly recommended. Even without the producer bundle, you could do this too. You could simply just get rid. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. This sound is not like heavily reliant on the Vocodex. You'll lose a little bit of that growliness, the texture. Actually, I wish I could just. I might just save this preset. Give me 1 second here. Growl preset. Is it in there? Incredible. Yeah, alright, so I'm just gonna take this Vocodex out, and it shouldn't be too terrible. Maybe take out some highs. Yeah, it's not terribly, it's not like the best. It's not as good as having Vocodex in there, but it's definitely not gonna make it sound like the worst thing of all time. I'm gonna walk you through this and show you what I did with everything and all that. So I'm gonna start with the. Can I move this, please? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. That's neat. All right, so here's the 3x oscillator. I took off the effects. I took off the effects in the effect rack, and there's the main sound. There's the sound behind it all. It's a pulse wave. It's a pulse width square thing here, and they're all at 12. These are all at 12. The noise is at like 0.2%. The noise is very low. I'm gonna copy this, but it just gives it a little bit of top end, like I explained in the serum tutorial. But also you have this sample here, and the sample is giving it a lot of the sound's character. I just went through and I found a good spot for this volume knob to be. This is too much. This is too squarey. So I want to put it there. Now, this fruity envelope shaper is so important. It's so important. Oh god. Why? Stop. It's so important. This fruity envelope shaper. This second one. It's controlling the volume. Basically, I have my modulation wheel assigned to this X parameter, and I put it on continuous output and X mapping, and we have 4 things here that are being mapped. I'll show you what else it's mapping later, but right now I put it on the volume. To put it on a on a thing, like let's say I wanted to put the pan on it, why not? I'm gonna link it to controller, and in this case I'm gonna put it in 5 because I haven't used 5 yet. You gotta press this this one right here. I'm gonna put it in 5, and I'm gonna accept it. I want to copy it at the place that I want it to be, and I'm gonna put it right here, and just put it down, and now it's controlling the thing. But we don't need that there because it's terrible. So I made this. I also put the detune up a little bit, and then I also turn on AM oscillator 3. And from what I'm hearing, it's making the noise wider, which sounds great. So I put it on the mixer, and then I put a multi-band compressor, and I put it on the bright preset. The bright preset, it's right here. That just makes it a little bit more crunchy and all that. Put the wave shaper like I always do. Makes it kind of gritty. And then the fast distortion, which is giving it a little bit of saturation also. And then this filter comes in. This filter is the big part of our sound. This one right here, it's also like a big part of the sound, but this one is incredibly important. I don't know why, I just saw it in a video, but yeah. What I did was I copied the value of this and I put it in number 1. This is the first one that I did. I copied the value to here and I put this wherever I wanted it. In this case, it starts right here because I started it right there, and it's gonna sweep all the way to over here. To get the band pass, you gotta go through here, and you know it usually starts at like right here. No, not there. It usually starts here, and I go down, and I'm like, oh, it's the band pass. Incredible. All right. So I added a patcher next, and I decided that since FL's rack of effects is limited, I put patchers here to make sure that I wouldn't run out of space for effects. Patcher will give you unlimited effects, so it's so useful for stuff like this if you have so much effects. I wouldn't be able to fit all of these on the rest of these. So with this, I have the fast distortion again, the wave shaping, and the multi-band again on bright again. And that's giving it a lot of distortion. And it's all thanks to this fast distortion. I kind of like that sound, so I was gonna keep it at this. And then I put another filter here. This one's a little bit more complicated, but it's similar to the filters in Serum, where it has the high pass and the peak at this point. And then I also put this notch down here. It's not moving, but it changes the sound. So this could be your sound right here. Just add a little bit more saturation, and this would be a perfect sound. This would be great. It's already impressive because you used 3x oscillator to get this, but I went a step further and I added some phasers and bokeh decks. Okay, so basically with the phaser, fruity phaser, I put all of these down, even this one, and I messed with this knob and this knob, and messed with them until I got a sound that I liked. In this case, I wanted a really growly, almost Skrillex-like sound. Maybe you could even do the dry wet a little bit. I don't know, there's so much you can do with this phaser here. And then I put it on a bright preset again, the multi-band compressor. I did another fast distortion. And then Vocodex, I put this wet knob all the way up. I put this SG thing all the way up. I put this all the way up. Unless you're into that. I put the order on 3, I put it at 49. And I put this down a little bit. It just helps the tone that I wanted with the sound. And then 3 OTTs is usually my go-to for cleaning up the Vocodex. This is what it sounds like without the 3 OTTs. Incredibly bad. Even with the mixer, or with the EQ, it sounds really bland and just stupid. So I put 3 OTTs. And OTT is really gonna help this sound bring out. This is why OTT is so important. Hey, look, we're playing Skyrim. That's cool. All right, so this EQ is so it's taking out the bad frequencies, especially number 2 here. You get that nice Vocodex low end in your sound. It's incredible. Everyone wants to keep that that mud from the Vocodex. Obviously, it's sarcasm. Okay. And then I'm just realizing this now. I might add another wave shaper or OTT. Let's add another OTT. And then the cool thing about the Fruity Envelope Shaper is you can totally mess with these. You know, if that sounds cool to you. And the thing about this method here is there's so much going on. I'm gonna put this on fast. There's so much going on. And I think it's Vocodex's fault. Luckily with FL Studio 20 you can totally just take this and then go like, oh, I want it on E, you know, E funny. And you know, play it. You know, play it though. Like actually. Alright, I assume it's playing. Oh, never mind. Wow. Hey, cool. Open up. Open up. There they are. I love you. Reverse backup button. Wow, you think this sound is cool. Alright, just put it here, and then you go like, my sound will be like, wow, you know? Are you kidding me? What if this like didn't happen? Can you like work? Open up. FBI, open up. Well, we have some time. We have some time. I could totally just, you know, grab this. My friend here. Incredible. Yeah, Patcher loading up. OTT. Please get OTT. Let's say you think this sound is incredible. Wow, that's a cool sound. I'm gonna unlink this from my thing. Wow, this is such a cool sound. I'm gonna put it on the E2. Why not? Cool. That's a nice sound. I like this sound. I'm gonna put it on the playlist. But oh no, the CPU's spiking up. The CPU. Oh no. Whatever we're gonna do. Oh no. Are you? Oh no, the CPU's spiking up. What do we do? Hey. Let's say you're like, wow, this is such a cool sound. I want that sound. So let's put this here. E2, why not? And if it's a bad problem. Okay. I'm actually gonna stop recording for a second. This is bad. Oh man, it finally let me do it. This is cool. Oh man, it's good. Wow. Okay, so let's say you wanted this sound, and you're like, wow, the CPU is really spiking up there. What you do is you right-click on the playlist next to the MIDI of the thing. Make sure you have some automation there too. You right-click on the playlist channel next to the MIDI, and you go to consolidate track and start from track and start. And then all of a sudden you have this nice audio clip. Maybe you can cut out this terrible part here, and then you can totally turn off all your plugins for this stupid thing. Turn off those, turn off this, yeah, just turn them all off. Even if this was playing, it's not even gonna do anything. So yeah, hopefully this tutorial helped all you non-Serum users, and if I have any Ableton users here, I apologize, because I don't use Ableton. I use the best DAW. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped out, and if you have any questions, let me know. If you need a new tutorial, tell me what I need to make a tutorial on. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Don't forget to smash like.